Hello everyone, welcome to Shea Butter Yoga. Today's episode is day 3 and today's episode is about fun. So since we're going to have a little bit of fun today, we're going to mix it up, we're going to keep it light, short, and fresh. So let's get started. So what I want you to do, we're starting from cross-legged pose or seated pose if you were. What we can do is start in tabletop position. We're going to keep it simple. From tabletop position, I want you to stretch your legs out to where you're in plank pose. From plank pose, we're going to lean on our hands and lower down. Lift the chest, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes on the mat. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Now from there, we're going to wave. We're going to do a little bit of a wave where we're leaning forward on our hands, dipping our knees, bending our knees, lowering our hips a little bit, and rolling them back up. We're just going to feel it in the bones. Rounding the back forward as you lift forward, dipping the knees low a little bit, lowering the back, raising them back up. Just going to do a light body wave. And last one. This feels really good to open up and awaken the back. From there, we're in our tabletop position. We're going to do our bird dogs. Got to come a little closer so I don't hit the door. We're going to take our left foot. We're going to extend our left leg out and our right hand. Now, to keep yourself sturdy, you want to clench the tummy. Clench the belly in, lock those core muscles in, that way you don't topple over. Also, distribute your weight into your left hand and your right knee. Now, we lift our left leg, our right hand out, bring them in, touching our right elbow to left knee. Do that 3 times. One more, inhale and exhale out. More. Perfect. We switch, putting our weight in our right hand, left knee, or left leg, and extending out our right leg and left hand. And inhale on the extension, exhale on the curl together. Inhale, exhale out. One more time. Inhale in, exhale out. Doing good. Back to tabletop position. We're going to take our hands and we're going to walk them forward, bringing our, spread the knees just a little. We're going to walk them forward, bringing our chin and chest closer to the mat. You can place the forehead down on the mat. Just take a light breath here. You're going to feel this stretch all in the upper back. This is really good for people who do a lot of sitting. This is a good stretch, good light back stretch. Tuck the toes to the mat. Extend those hands out. Rolling the back from tabletop to plank. From plank, we're going to go straight into downward dog. We're going to take our right leg, lift it up, 3-legged dog, rotate it over. As you do that, you're going to end up turning the right leg all the way to the side. That way you're on your left arm, your 2 legs are under you, and your right arm is extended out. Then we lower down. Readjust again. Lower down, straightening the left leg, keeping the right leg bent. We're going to extend our left arm up, slight rotation to the right, bring the left arm back down, and give a good left side stretch. Take a few breaths here. You don't want to turn so much that it hurts. Just a slight stretch. The fact that your left arm is on the opposite side of your right knee is going to give a really good stretch. And your right hand is going to be used to perch yourself up. Lift that left arm back up. Extend it out to the other side. Switch the left leg, bend it up. Right leg, lean it down or lower it down. We're going to raise our right arm up again. Go to the other side and stretch. And we unhook the right arm. Have both of our arms placed under us or behind us, like we're chilling at the beach. Our arms are under us. With this one, you want to roll your shoulders back. That way your shoulder blades are slightly closer together, leaning your chest forward. You're going to bend your knees to where your feet are on the mat, flat on the mat, and we're going to clench the abs and press into the mat to where you lift your hips up. Reverse tabletop pose. Or reverse plank. And we're going to lower down. And we're on the mat. Going to do some glute bridges just like we did yesterday. Knees up, feet flat on the ground. What you're going to do is you're going to clench your abs, you're going to clench your glutes, and you're going to press into your feet until your hips raise. And we're going to breathe it out. 3 breaths. And then we lower. From there, you want to rotate, extend your right leg out, bend your right arm to where your hand is, the back of your hand is touching your shoulder, and you roll onto your right side. Readjust. Now, I'm going to do a low side stretch, I guess. You want to bend your right arm to where it's going to position and support you from the bottom. And we extend our right leg out, bend our left leg to where our left foot is out on the ground. And we just give a good, and extend the left arm out. And it's going to give a good side body stretch. Hold this for 2 breaths. And we place the left arm down, slowly rotating, switching legs. This time the right leg is bent for support. We're on our left arm, and our right arm is extended out. 2 breaths again. Rotate over, we're back on tabletop pose. We're going to go into plank. Lower down, lifting the chest up, tucking the toes under and lifting the hips. Downward facing dog. This time we're going to stretch our left leg up. 3-legged dog, and we're going to move it closer to the ground over here, and we're going to stretch to the opposite side. Two breaths. Oh, hips down. Once we lower down, Once we lower down, we're gonna have our feet out in front of us. We're just gonna give ourselves a good forward fold. Deep inhale, lifting the chest, raising the arms, folding forward, grabbing a hold of our toes. Again, whenever you bend forward, you don't want to lock your knees out. You want to keep a soft bend in the knees, or however deep you need the knees to be able to touch your toes. From there, we're going to do a couple of drills, or maybe one. We're just going to keep our legs straight. Might want to point the toes. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Lift the right leg, lower the right leg. Lift the left leg, lower the left leg. Inhale when you lift the right, exhale down. Inhale when you lift the left, exhale down. We're going to do 3 more. From there, you're gonna end up bending your knees up to where your feet are flat on the ground. And what you wanna do is let your knees fall to the side. That way your feet are facing one another. Your knees are out to the side. Now, this is called Cobbler's pose. What I want you to do is grab a hold of your feet and just bring your top half closer to your feet. If you feel pinching or tightness, or this is too much heat for you, then you can easily bring yourself back a little bit and maybe bring yourself down an inch. You don't want to extend. If you're not as comfortable extending as far as I can, then don't. Yoga is about you, not the teacher. So we're going to sit in this pose just for maybe 4 breaths. With every exhale, if you feel you can go a little bit lower in a comfortable space, then please do. Again, take the ego out of it. Don't pull yourself. The body's going to naturally lower the more comfortable you get. And lift up. I'm going to wind down. Now, what you're going to do is readjust yourself on the mat. Extend your legs out. That way you're flat on the mat. Take your right knee. That way your shin is parallel to the ceiling. We're going to take our left hand, place on the outer right knee. Bring that knee to the left side, giving it good side body stretch. With your right hand, you can just extend it out, placing your hand on your head. And you're going to slowly rotate your right knee to the left side. And you're going to keep your left leg straight. We're going to hold this position for 4 breaths. Now we're going to bring our right knee back to the right side and bend it down back to the ground. And we're gonna take our left knee to where it's bent parallel to where the shin is parallel to the ceiling. And we're gonna take our right hand, put it on the opposite side of that left knee, and bring it down to our right side. And with this, when your knee is going out to the right, you're gonna turn your head to the left. Your knee should be on the opposite side of where your face is facing. Give a good side body stretch. If this is too intense for you, you could always place a pillow or a block or the step stool I mentioned yesterday. You can always place that under the knee, that way it feels supported. If you're comfortable with stretching this deep, then only go at the pace or the deepness that you're comfortable with. Now we're gonna bring the left leg back to center. We should be laying flat on our back. We're gonna place our hands down by our side, and we're just going to lay here. We're gonna hold this pose for 10 breaths. We're just gonna relax. You can close the eyes and just lay here and breathe. A good time to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, flutter those eyes a little open. And this way, so you don't hurt yourself or over exert yourself as you get up. Bend your knees and turn to your right side. This is technically how we should be getting out of bed, but everyone forgets. Turn to your right side, push up with your left hand, and we're back into easy pose. That was fun, right? It's fun for me. Again, thank you for coming to Shea Butter Yoga. Thank you for anyone who makes it this far into these videos. I definitely appreciate your support. I might start leaving Easter eggs or something towards the end of these videos and giving freebies or something away to people who make it this far. But again, that is definitely going to be in the future. It's not right now, but I might lie and tell people it is. But other than that, thank you for coming to Shea Butter Yoga. I hope you enjoyed this yoga class, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.